If you're trying to figure out if the F20 Insignia TV is right for you, well, I'm going to show you how. This is the Insignia Fire TV 2022 edition, but in the 720p resolution. And this is a 32-inch panel. So what do we want to know about it? Well, everything you need to know is pretty much on the box, and the box is going to have just a television, some wires, along with a quick start guide. So everything you get is going to be right here. You get a 720p screen resolution, a 60 Hz panel refresh rate. You get 3 HDMI ports, with one of them being the ARC port. You have a composite input, digital output, antenna cable, headphone jack, USB. It comes with the 2.4 gigahertz spectrum, I believe here. And you have the LED backlit display. Inside the box is coming with the stand, the setup guide, the remote with batteries, and the television itself is not that large. It's only going to be 28.9 inches wide. So let's take it out of the box and let's compare it. And this is everything you get inside. So these are the stand legs on your Insignia. If you look at them, it's going to be having the same type of structure as the other F20s, but it's made out of plastic. I just want everyone to know these are plastic legs. This is the remote. These are following lines with all the new Fire remotes, especially with all the Fire TVs. The remote is different because you're going to have the last app, you have your settings button, you have a concave mute button now, and you have channel up and down. The difference between the 24-inch and the 32-inch is that the 32-inch is going to have a plug that you have to plug into the TV and plug into your plug. Here it's going to be the plug is hardwired into the device. And this is a 1080p 24-inch panel. Insignia also gives you instructions on how to mount and how to utilize and set up your television. Let me show you where everything is located. Your power cord is going to be going on this side, which is going to be on the left side, all the way on the left side. However, all of your plugs are going to be on the opposite side, which is going to be on the left side. So you have all of your ports right there. You have your HDMI, your 3 HDMI ports, your USB, your optical out, and your headphone jack. And then here you have your Ethernet. You'll have your composite and your antenna cable. It's very easy to install the legs. So here is the television straight up. There is a little button here if you ever lose your Fire remote to control your TV, but we're just turning it on for the first time. And this is the Insignia 32-inch 720 Fire TV. Setup is a breeze. The 32-inch has the same storage as the 24-inch, and this is going to be the main menu. Even though it's 720, I gotta say the panel has been definitely improved. The color quality is better, the contrast is better, remarkably close. I mean, it's hard to tell if this is 1080 or 720. Very interesting here. So in this picture, we have a 4K ULED from Hisense. This is a U6. Perfectly calibrated for the room, by the way. And then I have the 720 Insignia in front of it. The television behind it is definitely brighter. It's going to be 600 nits. But I want to ask you guys, 720 versus 4K ULED, can you tell the difference? That's all I'm asking. Pretty nice. So can you tell? That's the question. Do you see a difference? I'm standing right in front of it. I noticed that the colors are going to be a little bit more saturated on the Hisense. So overall, what did we notice about this 720p television? I noticed that it's awfully good because I put it in front of a 4K, I put it in front of a 1080p, and for the value you get for 32 inches, this is a better value than last year's edition. It is a better value, much better value than 3 years ago, and I like that TV. So we're going to look at some sample footage and see, is there going to be a real visible difference between the 720 and the 1080? On the new televisions, especially even from the Insignias, you have suddenly much more features in terms of your options. So in the advanced settings, I can adjust my white balance, and inside of white balance, that means I could adjust my color temperature. I also have the mid-luminous gamma, the dynamic noise reduction, we have edge enhancer. So pretty good in terms of the suite now, in terms of what you get. And if you want to just switch it between different modes, that's standard. This is movie. This is going to be dynamic. Dynamic's going to have more contrast. But in terms of modes, especially depending on which room you're in, I think movie for me works the best on this television. I'm pretty impressed with these televisions, especially for the value you're getting. You know, Insignia has really improved the picture quality over the years. When we first started talking about them, they were just really good, affordable budget TVs. But the value here has greatly increased because the F20 that was released in 2022, their improvement over previous generations is a no-frills TV. It is like getting a base car that you have a specific purpose for, where you're not looking for all the bells and whistles. You might not need all of the features. Thanks for watching, everyone. These are the Insignia televisions for the F20 2022s. We'll catch you next time. This is David with the French Glow. I'll catch you next time. Bye, bye, bye.